This week, the kids are on a holiday in Thailand with Grandpa, so we're going on a road trip.
Our plan is to go from Perth all the way down to the Margaret River region, where we camp among the wine vines. But along the way,
We go searching for giants in Mandurah.
we overnight in Busselton and check out the longest jetty in the Southern Hemisphere. Well, good morning, guys. Today we've done a casual 75-kilometre drive to a place called Mandurah. We're at a 24-hour free RV camp, which we love.
We do love a free RV camp, don't we? This one's called the Mandurah RV Rest Area, and the reason why we came here, other than the fact that it was free, it's the closest free camp we could find to Mandurah, and we wanted to be close to Mandurah because we're going in search of giants.
We're going off in search of the Giants of Mandurah. There are 5 giants scattered throughout Mandurah, and as we learn throughout the day, there is also one hidden up in Perth. The giants were created by this guy, Thomas Dambo. He's from Denmark, and he travels the world creating these giants from recycled materials. From what I can find online, he's made 99 of these sculptures all around the world. All 5 of the giants require a walk, ranging from 500 metres to 3.6 kilometres, and as you will soon see, one of the walks was extremely challenging for Mel, and not because of the distance.
Alright, we have just arrived for our first search of a giant. Mel was doing some reading in the car, and we have discovered that every one of these giants requires a walk,
Yes, it does. We didn't know that.
ranging between 600 metres and 3.5 kilometres return for the longest one. So we are off in search of our first Mandurah giant. Wow,
Oh, wow.
that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That's really impressive. Oh my goodness, you couldn't even see it.
So our Mandurah giant number 1 is Little Lou. Check him out, isn't he gorgeous? What an incredible sculpture. Alright, let's grab a few shots for our Instagram, hey?
Yeah,
You want some photos here?
definitely.
Alright, bye Little Lou. We're gonna go and find your mates. Giant number 2 has taken us lakeside. How do you find this smell, honey?
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Nearly made me vomit.
But really interestingly, and you know I love a bit of fishing, you can see people out there wandering around with their crab rakes and buckets. Obviously here in Mandurah you can go for wander around and rake up
There's
some,
like hundreds of swans out there.
so you can rake up blue swimmer crabs. So if we weren't on a fun little adult road trip, this would be something I'd be out there doing. So here lies
Giant number 2, Yabajat Winged Crickle Stone.
his name is Yabagert Wingen Cricklestone. Yabagert Wingen Cricklestone, and apparently he's lying down because he's eaten too many crabs.
Not surprising.
You ready for your Instagram model here
Yes.
at Giant number 2?
Giant number. We're up to giant number 3, a bit of a nicer walk on the coastline, not so smelly. Well, here sits Santa Icto.
Santi Icto. I gave you the easy one, honey.
Pretty good outlook if you ask me. Let's get a photo.
We are off for giant number 4. We can see him all the way over there. We are certainly getting our fair share of exercise, are we not? Why do we do this to ourselves? We don't have kids. We have no requirements. We could just be relaxing instead. We're riding around Rottnest Island. We're exploring and finding giants. Why, Mel? Why?
Well, you know, all these activities, it's nice to be able to do them without the kids. We don't have to say, does everyone been to the toilet? Does everyone have snacks?
Get down from there.
Stop running
Stop
off.
running off.
Does everyone have their drink bottles? Is everyone drinking enough? We don't have to listen to whinging or carrying on. So
No,
it's
we-
kind of nice to do this.
I do miss, we say it like that, but I do miss the kids, but it does keep us busy, staying busy. It keeps our mind off the fact that we don't have them.
And they're so far away.
Anyway, giant number 4 awaits. Behind me here we've got Siba Song. He is Mandurah giant number 4 for us. We've only got 1 left, so we'll just grab a few happy snaps and then we'll move on. Hey Mel, you see all those little black dots up there?
No.
Those are spiders.
I know.
We've walked this far down the path. We didn't notice them. They're all the way along. Got to here and now she's trembling. Are we going or not?
I hate spiders.
Surely they're not all the way. You just run, head down and run. Run. I'll run first, look. See, I can do it. Nothing's happening to me. You follow, nothing will happen to you. What's the matter, Mel? Why don't you tell everyone how you're feeling?
I hate spiders and they're everywhere. I'm just looking down and holding Brett's arm and pretending that I'm not walking through a forest of them. I'm scared. Let's be honest, I'm scared. We're in open air, not being crushed by spiders anymore, but giant number 5. We made it.
We have made it to giant number 5, and I have no idea how you pronounce this. I'll put the text up. What do you think?
Gighty, Highty? I have no idea.
Alright, I will get us a few quick happy snaps.
Yes, and because we've had such a giant afternoon,
Oh no.
if you get me back through the spiders safely, I will take you out to the pub for dinner.
Yay, pub dinner, pub dinner, pub dinner, pub dinner!
This looks impressive. Looks tasty.
Well, my dear, thank you so much for dinner.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for letting me survive the spider experience, because I wouldn't have done it without you.
Letting you survive. What do you think of the exercise of finding all the Mandurah giants?
It was a lot of exercise.
That was, yeah.
It was very different experience without the kids, and I'm glad we've kind of done it, because it's not often we get to do something like that alone. So it was lovely, like adult us time.
Bit of you and me time, hey?
Yeah, it was nice.
Well, I'm finally getting my schnitty and lager. Thanks so much, honey. We're going to eat some dinner and go to bed, and we'll see you tomorrow when we continue the road trip south. Well, good morning, guys. Not the best night's sleep.
Oh my god, we're in like this tiny town, and there's a road outside.
There were semis coming through it all night.
And
There's even a train running back behind us.
I think I got about 3 hours sleep, so it might be a nap day today.
We got to get hitched up. We're getting on the road. We're continuing our journey south down to Busselton.
Yay!
Thanks, Mel. Good job.
Well guys, we've just done a leisurely 170k today. It's quite funny how that doesn't seem like much anymore. We're staying at a cheap camp outside of Busselton called Busselton Vass. I'll get Brett to put a little screenshot up here. It's $25 a night for adults, and if we had kids then we don't have to pay $1 per kid, which is pretty good, but as we don't have kids we don't have to pay. But now, dear, time for lunch. Making lunch.
We've got Sweetheart, our little favourite cheesy Kransky on a brioche bun.
1.5.
We get these from Aldi. Gosh, we've missed Aldi. Mel and I are going to have a quick dash of lunch, and then we're going to have
A nap.
Why? Because we can.
'Cause
And
we
we're
can.
and we're a bit tired from last night.
And we haven't really done a nap yet on this trip, so I think we should have one.
I think as child-free parents, we should enjoy a nap. Mel, honey, you've had a really big nap. Maybe too long a nap. I've got you slobbering on YouTube now. Would you like to go in and see Busselton?
Yes, I would.
Hey guys, I've got to tell you, it's really windy. Like, really, really windy. We can hear it howling out here.
Van shaking and windy.
The van is shaking. This screen is like blowing in. I think we're going to have to lower that window so we don't blow our fly screen out. And the thing that we are really looking forward to seeing at Busselton is a what?
A jetty.
A jetty. It's going to go down real well, isn't it?
Oh no.
Alright, just had to do my first reverse park in about 2 years. It looks terrible.
I only just fit in.
They got a fete on there. I could take you to the fete.
Win me a prize?
You want to go to the fete and win a prize?
Not really.
Feels bad, man. That is an epic park. The kids would have loved that.
Love that. Wonderful man. It's really cool.
Feels bad that they're not here to use that. That's a pretty sick park. Alright, we've made it to the famous Busselton Jetty.
Had to pay $4 each just to walk on here.
Nothing's free anymore. Apparently it's not for profit, so it goes into maintaining this jetty. We also went for a walk through the info centre and had a look at that. It's really informative. So the whole reason that they have this jetty is because of the timber industry that they had around here. So they needed a jetty to take all the timber that they were cutting out to it. And it's kind of the lifeblood of this area, and probably why it's so built up now.
So as if we haven't done enough exercise the last few days, now we're doing a 1.8 kilometre jetty walk today.
And you've had a huge nap, my dear. I'm sure you can muster up the energy for this walk to the end of the jetty.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey look Mel, we're a quarter of the way there. You are out to sea. 1.84 kilometres out to sea. Well, we have evidence we made it to the end of the Busselton Jetty. We've actually come out here and we've seen that there's this really cool looking underwater sculpture. So Busselton, we may just be back to check you out with a bit more time. So pro tip for you, if you come after 5 o'clock, they're gonna shut down the shop and you won't have to pay to go for a walk on a jetty. We are back home. We came, we saw Busselton, we
got blown away.
I was going to say we liked Busselton, but yes, that's some good words. Just put together a little bit of a cheese platter. At the bottle shop in the last town we were at, we found a clean skin from Margaret River, a Sauv Blanc.
So we're going to have that.
Did we hold that up? Could you see it? Clean skin. We're going to have our first taste of Margaret River. Players. Oh, Mel wants to talk about this.
So
you've just picked this up, right?
I picked this up. This is Road Trip Monopoly. I love playing Monopoly, so I was excited to pick this up. So it's really cool because some of the places are like vineyards, hot springs, history museum, underground caves, national parks, like just a little bit of fun.
Yeah, so Mel and I are going to sit here and enjoy a little bit of quiet time, have a glass of wine, eat some cheese, play some board game.
See if I beat you.
And we'll see you tomorrow when we head into Margaret River. Good night. Well guys, good morning.
We had the best sleep last night. What a difference.
What a stark contrast to the night before. It was so quiet out here.
And it was so much cooler as well.
Lovely and cool as well. So we've had a good old sleep in this morning. It's actually not even, I mean, we've overstayed. It's nearly 11 o'clock. But yes, so we are heading into Margaret River today. We're going to do a bit of drink driving.
No, well, you'll be drinking and I'll be driving.
Yeah, we're hopefully going to be camping amongst some wine vines, so we will see you when we get to camp. We're here in the Margaret River.
There is so many wineries that we've driven past on the way to get here, and now we're just driving through a
wineries and breweries.
We're just driving through a field of wine vines.
Driving through the field of the wine vines to our camp. We'll be camping amongst the wine vines for the next couple of days. Now, I should also say, I said earlier that I'll be drink driving. We absolutely do not condone drink driving. What I meant by that is Mel and I have a little plan.
Yes. Well,
I get to go to the breweries today.
Yes.
Where Mel will drive.
And you'll be drinking.
And I will drink. And then tomorrow, Mel will get to go to all the wineries she can handle where she will drink and I will drive.
There are 115 cellar doors here.
And you want to go to all of them?
I don't think it's possible to go to all of them, to be honest. I just have to try and pick the best ones. How many can we fit in a day, do you reckon? Like 5?
I think maybe you've got pretty good stamina, honey. I reckon you can get more than 5.
We'll see how we go, guys.
Alright, we're going to go and figure out where we're camping, somewhere in a paddock out the back of this winery. And yeah, we'll show you camp when we're set up. Alright guys, we are set up. This is home for the next 3 days. This is Jarvis Estate in the Margaret River. Yeah.
35 a night?
You don't get much for 35 a night. We just got a spot in the paddock, but that's all right. We aren't planning to stay at camp very much. We definitely want to be exploring the Margaret River. But before you take me on my brewery run, Mel wants to show you guys a new trick.
A neat trick that I've got?
Mel's new neat trick. So we've learnt this one from other campers.
Yes, we have. And it's kind of like my perfect solution for not having to set up the clothesline. So we've pretty much just attached to our bar here. This is just a pull-out clothesline. It was like $10 from the $2 shop.
It comes down, up, like that. So you can just, and we put a bulldog clip at the end, or a, what do we call that, a carabiner at the end.
At the end. So if the car's parked here, we can attach it to the car as well. But cool thing is, you can just, you only have a couple of bits of clothes. You can just attach it right here. It's not going to block the view any. And you can hang out your washing. And this is like...
But you can also just run it from here through to the other side of the clothesline and even back across the other way if you needed more space.
So it's kind of like the simplest thing that I've found, and I'm so happy about it because I don't have to spend time hanging out the washing. If you're only here for like a day or two and you know, we don't have one of those ones that stay on there permanently, this is like perfect for us. So I'm so excited to share it with you guys.
Alright, take me to the wineries. The breweries. I'm going to the breweries. We are here, CB Co. It's 2 minutes from camp. Got myself a platter. Living the dream, mate.
I'm just noticing so many people have button-up shirts on and shoes on, and we never have shoes on or button-up shirts.
You look alright in your dresses.
Yeah.
I'm letting the team down a little bit because I don't have fancy clothes. We're boosting to brewery number 2. Mel has just driven us to brewery number 2. I'm really excited for this one. No particular reason other than I like the name. It's called The Beer Farm. We have paddle number 2 here at The Beer Farm. I am not disappointed. This place is actually still a working farm. They do Black Angus, sheep, and what'd you say, alpacas as well. It's really cool. A really cool vibe when you walk in. You can see all the old, it looked like a cowing station or something like that. It's a really good vibe. I'm enjoying this. Get them into me. We're up to the last of our paddle. Hope you can hear me over the wind and the music. Apparently it's quaffable, and I had to Google that to see what that means, but apparently it means easy and nice to drink. Cheers. Okay, we've got to stop the audio now so we don't get a copyright. As you can see, I'm getting a bit tipsy, and it's about now that we put the cameras away.
Well guys, I took Brett to 3 breweries today. He's stuffed actually. He's just had like a 50-minute nap so he can cook dinner. I think I wore him out with all the breweries.
I don't get out of cooking, apparently.
But we're gonna just have dinner and have an early one because I get all the wineries tomorrow, so we've got a massive day planned. See you tomorrow, guys.
Well, good morning, guys. Sorry, I kind of ditched you there after brewery number 2. Just got a little bit too tipsy and didn't feel like picking up the camera too much more. So it's the next day now. This one is up dressed very early, and why is that?
It's winery day. How exciting. I've got a big day planned of driving for Brett.
She would not normally be dressed and ready this early, but she's very excited to get taken to the library. But to the library? To the wineries. But would you like some breakfast first, my dear?
Yes, please. That'd be lovely.
Bacon, eggs, wrap.
Sounds great.
And make sure that she's got a full tummy before she gets into all the vines. Sweetheart, I've made you breakfast in bed before your big winery day.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, darling. Oh, let's go. We got drinking to do. So apparently this is one of the oldest wineries in the region. What I love about coming to wineries is look at all the beautiful architecture you get to see, and the grounds are always so lovely. It's so nice.
Just a casual little art gallery to have a look at before you try some wine.
Yeah. I'm going to follow up your art gallery tour with a walk through the museum and vault all the old wines. In my happy place.
What are you up to now, my dear?
This is 1, 2.
It's about 7.
Fifth drink. I love it. Okay, interesting. It's definitely got a better flavour than our traditional cask wine. Wow, look at this place. It's just beautiful. The hydrangeas are as big as my head. I've never seen any so large. It's quite cool. Well, I think we'll just pick the lonely one by itself.
A lovely little romantic table down by the water's edge. What have you ordered, my dear?
I've ordered a cheese board and a bottle of wine.
We did a tasting. It was yummy.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I can't believe how many wines they give you. 6 wines for like $10. I reckon if I lived in the Margaret River region, I would just come to a winery and do a tasting every day after work because it's cheaper than buying an actual wine. As much as I'm missing my kids, it's actually really nice to be just Brett and I doing this kind of thing together. So, mum guilt, but who cares?
Oh, look at the outlook. Look at that.
No, look at all the
The
wine
vines.
The lake.
The lake. The beautiful. No, we're not beautiful. Just the beautiful houses and the estates that they have when we come out and find these places.
Yeah, it's just amazing. We're so lucky.
Well, cheers
To
to
Grandpa.
Grandpa for 10 days child free.
Thank you.
More. Well, we managed to hit Mel's target of 4 wineries.
Might say it was a mistake.
It doesn't seem like a lot on paper, but once you get past that second one, like yesterday on the breweries, I was getting pretty how you going? And
the issue is that they give you 6 tastings per winery, which is a lot. And they overfill them. Let's be honest.
Mel's pretty tipsy after the second one, and now she's an absolute wreck. So now we can say we haven't been taking advantage of our time away from the kids. So I think on that note, guys, we're going to wrap up this week's vlog.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next adventure, guys.
See you next
Bye.
week. Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for watching right to the very end. That really helps us out with the old YouTube algorithm. If you'd like to watch another video, YouTube thinks you'd really like this one here. Click the thumbnail. The arrow's pointing to it.